Hi, Cerilia from Baroka's Knit Bits, and I'm going to show you how to work twisted stitches today. We use these often, and I just want to show you the method that we use around the office, and it's Nora's favorite method. She's known for doing a lot of cabled and twisted stitch patterns that are highly textured. Twisted stitches are similar to cables. You're knitting stitches out of order, but instead of using a cable needle to get the stitches out of the way, you're actually working them out of order on the needle. So, and you're twisting them in the process, and you're only working with a couple of stitches at a time. So the old method used to have you skip stitches and knit them. I'm going to show you the modified method that we found in Barbara Walker's Second Treasury, and the one that we have posted on our website as well. And it involves knitting two together and then also knitting some stitches out of order, and it just makes a neater looking twisted stitch. So I'm going to start with the modified right twist. I've just knit to a place in my swatch where I want to make a twisted stitch. I'm going to knit two together, and I'm not going to take these stitches off the needle. I'm actually going to take the right hand needle and insert it again into the first needle, and I'm going to knit those both together, and now I'm going to slip both of those off. I'm going to knit a couple, let's see, knit four, oops. And I'm going to do a left twist. So I'm going to take my right hand needle behind the left hand needle, and I'm going to knit the second stitch in the back loop right here. And then I'm not going to slip these stitches from the needle just yet. I'm going to actually knit both of these stitches through the back loop again. And now I'm going to slip that whole kind of twisted bundle off. And now I'm going to knit to the end of my row. So I've purled across the wrong side, and you just purl all the stitches on the back. If your pattern indicates otherwise, obviously follow those directions. But I just want to point out, Barbara Walker did mention that you want to use the not too large a needle. So if you usually have to go up a few needle sizes to get your gauge, maybe try sticking with something closer to an appropriate one for the yarn you're working with. Bigger needles tend to actually stretch the stitches out of shape when you're doing this kind of twisting and sort of mini cabling. So I'm just gonna work another one just to reiterate what we went over, and I'm gonna shift over one stitch just to show you the diagonal, the strong diagonals you can get with this kind of method. So there's my previous one right there, and I'm gonna work another right twist by knitting these two stitches together, and I'm gonna leave this on the left hand needle, take my right hand needle and knit that first stitch again. It takes a bit of maneuvering, but it's not too hard. And I'm going to continue working over to the other side and do the mirror image. Okay, so I'm going to take my needle to the back right here. I'm going to skip the first stitch and knit the second one in the back loop. And without slipping anything off the needle just yet, I'm going to knit both of these together through the back loops. It also helps to have a relatively pointy needle to do this. And then I'm going to knit to the end of the row. So I've worked a few more rows. I've just shifted the twisted stitch over by one stitch every time so that it could really show off the directional lines that you get from a twisted stitch. There are lots and lots of possibilities. To me, this sort of looks like a micro cable, or it just looks like something's been carved if you have lots of intricate twisted stitches working. It's a really beautiful look, and it's really fun to work. It's not fussy. It's definitely a way to add some oomph to your knitting. So.